Burning Niggers, Part 2, written by JWatson, Orator, VvFoxy 42. My mind brought me back from my daydream, and I realized that I hadn't said anything yet. Luckily, my mind works quickly. I had only been up there for a few seconds and could still fake it, like I was thinking about what I was going to say. But I knew what I was going to say. It just wasn't coming out. Say something. I looked out into the crowd, and in the midst of the nervousness, I saw Rich. Rich was a guy who would be cute if he stood up straight and grew a few inches. His shoulders were curved in towards each other like one of those expensive woolen coats. Hangers for men's blazers. And beyond that, I just don't like guys I can't look up to, literally. But the shoulder and the height thing weren't why I found myself staring at Rich. Rich had this face he made, a cross between biting the skin on the inside of his lips and making kissy faces at you. And at that exact moment, I realized he was making that face at me. My mind began to wonder once again. I remember how I got up there as if I'd never been ungrateful a day in my life and talked forever long about appreciating all the blessings. Of course, I admitted to have been ungrateful before, but I didn't really mean it. I just wanted them to feel bad for having more money than I did. Again, to begin the speech, I used a somewhat analogous situation, referring to a conversation I overheard in the dining room hall, claiming that our school sucked because the dining staff had ran out of French fries before lunch was over. I ended the speech with an all too cheery and all too phony "have a great day" and save some French fries for me. I now hope that no one was really paying attention to that. Jessica, talk. Oh, right, talk. Okay, talk. I got you, loud and clear. And then, darn it all straight to heck, it happened. I hope all of you can hear me. And for those of you who can't, you'll have to bear with me because I'm really nervous and really angry right now. When did you get angry? I don't remember that happening. I got up here freshman year and tried to introduce you to my life, to make you understand what it was like to be me. I was extremely open and honest. I told you the truth about being black and being smart and dealing with all the crap that brought me. I told you about my pain, and I came down thinking that I had accomplished something. I was really proud. Then people came up to me and said, "I liked your crayon speech, Jessica. It was really cute." Yeah, cute was exactly what I was going for when I got up here. Was it? Oh, sarcasm. I get it. Then I saw so many unhappy people here who had so much to be thankful for. And I tried once again to get you guys to listen to me. And I was honest again. Why are you stopping? This is getting good. Are you crying? Why was I crying? I don't know. Yes, I do. You can't say what I was about to say and be who I was and not cry when you were about to say it. And I told you all that when I was accepted to this school, I lived in the car with my mother. You told them that? Why did you tell them that? And people came up to me that day and said to me, "I liked your crayon speech. It was funny." Yeah, really funny to live in your car for 3 months. Ouch. The tears were everywhere. My voice was jumping octaves and falling back down like I was 13 years old. Oh yeah, and a guy. Some of them, my tears that is, had fallen onto the podium, and I was rubbing them into the scratches. I could see the yellow wood getting darker under the moisture. I had always wondered why wood did that. I looked out onto the audience. I spotted my friends, most of whom were crying. And they weren't crying because of what I said was so powerful, at least not yet. They were crying because they were my friends. Andy was crying. Lauren was crying the way I cried when I saw her at her father's funeral last year. And Beth was crying. Beth was the reason I was up here, also crying. She had spoken before I had, and she talked about how the swastika was first discovered. Emails were sent around preaching that lesbian witch bitch had probably done it. Beth was a pagan. Beth was not a lesbian, as if that mattered. Beth didn't have a racist cell in her being. She loved people that treated her like the undigested corn in yesterday's crap. And Beth certainly did not need to be crying because of the fools at this school had harassed her. So it's all Beth's fault that you're up here bawling like a fool. Then it took over me.